Alright, so this is factoring trinomials, the second method, because we have something new here, the 6. So we need a new method. So here's how we include it. You take the 6 and you multiply it to the negative 30, and that would give us negative 180. And so now we can ask the same question we did when we had no number in front. What two numbers when multiplied give you this product? And then what same two numbers when added give you the middle number? And our middle number is negative 11. Alright, so we start it the same way by listing all the factors of negative 180. So what are the factors of negative 180? Well, you have negative 1 and 180. And that's very far from negative 11, so we want to try and get it closer. So how about 18 and negative 10? And that's 8. Not close. Let's try something else. How about negative 20 and 9? And there it is. So it's negative 20 and 9. Negative 20 plus 9 is negative 11. And negative 20 times 9 is negative 180. Alright, so here's a different way now. So what it does is this. Those two numbers we found, those magical two numbers, they turn that negative 11 into negative 20x and 9x. And then now how many terms are there? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 terms. So now you can take those 4 terms and do grouping or box. So I'm going to choose box. So we put 6x squared minus 20x plus 9x minus 30 all in one box. And then factor. So 6 and 20 have a 2 in common and an x. 9 and 30 have a 3 in common, and then going vertically they have a 3 and an x, and then they have a negative 10. And check it. 2x times 3x is 6x squared. 2x times negative 10 is negative 20x. 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times negative 10 is negative 30. And that is our fully factored form. Alright, there is another method. It's called the trick method. That's at least the name I give it. And here's what you do. You start it the way we did before. So we had x minus 20 and x plus 9. And here's how we include that 6. You just put it underneath each of those two numbers and you reduce. That's x minus, they have a 2 in common, so 10/3. And then the second one has a 3, so 3/2. But we don't have any fractions in our problems. What you do is put that 3 right back in front. And you put that 2 right back in front. And that's the factored form. You notice they're the same. But again, this is the factored form, so if you actually multiply it out using FOIL or box method, you must get the original problem. And this is our trinomial, 6x squared minus 11x minus 30. It checks. Alright, let's try another one. So we have 3 and 5. That's 15. What are the factors of 15? 3 and 5, 1 and 15. And since it's plus, they both have to be negative because they must add up to a negative. And that's the ones right here. So we have 3x squared minus 3x minus 5x plus 5. And then check it again. Minus 3 minus 5 is minus 8. Alright, put it in the box. X squared minus 3x minus 5x plus 5. Common factor is 3x, 5, x, and 1, and it has to be minus and minus. And there it is. It's your factored form. If you use the alternate method, I'll put it over here. It would have been x minus 3, x minus 5, and then we had that 3 in front. And so we reduce it, we get x minus 1. That one doesn't reduce. Let's put it back in front. And there it is, 3x minus 5, x minus 1. Alright, practice these. If you have any more questions, just send me an email or call.